Today, we're diving into a really powerful story. It's about art, it's about survival, and it's about a single, desperate choice that changes absolutely everything. And it all comes down to one very, very difficult question.
I mean, that's a heavy one, isn't it? But it is at the very heart of the story we're about to get into. We're going to see what happens when the need to survive forces someone to answer this question, not as some thought experiment, but for real, in the quiet of their own home.
So let me introduce you to Maya. She's a 29-year-old painter living in Chicago. And for her, painting isn't just some job, it's her entire life. It's the one thing that gives her peace. But as I'm sure many artists out there know, passion doesn't always pay the bills. Her life is just this constant roller coaster. You can see the two extremes here. When times are good, she feels like a real artist, proud, buying good food, sleeping well at night. But then come the bad months, and that's when the fear creeps in. She's living on cheap soup, trying to save every penny on electricity, and just watching her money slowly vanish. It's a constant swing between hope and despair.
And after a really long string of bad months, things hit a breaking point. 3. That's how many months she is behind on her rent. You can just imagine the pressure. Her small apartment, which was once her sanctuary, now just feels like a cage filled with anxiety. So, with 3 months of rent due, something's gotta give. Maya knows her landlord, Eric, could show up any day now. And then, one morning, it happens. The knock she's been dreading finally comes.
That's the sound. The one she's been fearing for weeks. Just a simple knock, but it feels like a judge's gavel coming down. The time for hiding is officially over. You can practically feel the panic just taking over her body. This isn't just about money anymore. It's this physical, all-consuming fear. And there he is. Her time is up. The quiet, serious man who owns the building, and who, right now, holds her entire future in his hands.
She's just pleading, grasping for any kind of lifeline. It's the only thing she can think to say, pinning all her hopes on a painting that might sell.
And his response, it isn't angry. It's not loud. It's quiet. And his words just cut so deep because, well, they're true. She has made this promise before. And you can just feel all the hope draining out of the room. And right here, this is the moment where the entire dynamic of the conversation shifts in a deeply, deeply uncomfortable way. Suddenly, she starts noticing things she never paid attention to before. His eyes, his hands. He steps closer, and the look he gives her, it's not about business anymore. The power dynamic completely changes, and a single clear thought hits her. This feels wrong. He asks this question, and the air just goes completely still. The unspoken offer hangs between them. For a second, she doesn't get it. And then she does. The implication is clear. The choice is hers.
So here we are, right back at that impossible question. She's facing eviction, shame, and overwhelming loneliness. What do you do? There are no good options on the table.
You know that little voice in the back of your head? She hears it. It's screaming a warning, telling her this is a mistake. But in that moment, she's so scared and so desperately lonely, she just stays still. More than anything, she just wants to feel seen, to feel close to someone. And so, she doesn't move. She makes a choice by not making one. What follows is this fleeting moment of warmth, maybe even safety. But that feeling completely evaporates with the sunrise. The morning brings a really harsh and cruel new reality. That connection she thought she felt, it's gone. He gets dressed quickly, doesn't look at her, doesn't say a word. He just leaves. And Maya is left sitting all alone, with this heavy feeling in her chest, wondering if she imagined the whole thing.
And then her private shame becomes brutally public. A whispered comment in the hallway. The words hit her like a punch to the gut. How? How could they know? Did Eric tell them?
When Eric finally comes back, his only concern is for himself, for his reputation. This looks bad for me, he says. He's worried about how he looks, while Maya's heart is just breaking. And then, the final blow. He tells her she still owes the rent, and she has to leave anyway. But it's right here, in this moment of complete and utter betrayal, that something inside of her just snaps. This isn't the end of her story. No way. This is the beginning of her taking back control. Her actions suddenly become so clear, so decisive.
She stands up and her voice is calm. She tells him she didn't do it for the rent, but because she actually thought, for just a moment, that she liked him. Then she packs her paintings, her clothes, and she walks out. 2 months go by. She's in a smaller, cheaper place, slowly rebuilding her life. She even mails Eric the rent she owed him, not for his sake, but for hers. Then one day, he shows up at her new door. He apologizes, he asks her to dinner, and her answer is just one single powerful word: no. And she closes the door on him for good. And that's where her story leaves us. The pain from that experience, it stayed with her for sure, but so did something else: freedom. By choosing her own dignity over what she thought was safety, she chose herself. And in the end, that was more than enough. That was everything.